In the Pokemon TCG, there are two official formats to play the game in. The standard format is the format that all official tournaments take place in, and it's the format that rotates cards out on a yearly basis. However, the second format is called Expanded. The Expanded format allows for all cards from Black and White base set up until the most recent expansion. With so many cards all legal at the same time, obviously some interactions with different eras of cards can cause problems. However, some of these problems are so bad that they required Pokemon to ban cards in order to fix the issues that these strategies brought to the format. In this series of videos, I'm going to be exploring some of Expanded's banned cards, explain why they're banned, and provide gameplay that aims to prove that these bans were necessary for the format to be playable. When people think about the most broken decks in Pokemon history, they tend to think about decks like Peak Lugia V-Star, Gardevoir EX, or currently Dragapult EX, who all had absurd usage stats. However, none of these decks, and I mean none of them, were even close to getting 4 cards banned at the same time for making the format completely unplayable. In 2019, with the releases of Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds, and Cosmic Eclipse, some of the nastiest control cards ever were printed. Unbroken Bonds introduced Lieutenant Surge's strategy, which is a supporter card that allows you to play 2 other supporter cards during this turn, so long as you're behind on prize cards. Mismagius from this same set knocks itself out and fills your hand to 7 and can be accessed turn 1 of the game going first thanks to Duskstone. Chip Ice Axe from Unbroken Bonds allows you to look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, put 1 on top, and shuffle the rest back into their deck, allowing you to control what they draw into. Unified Minds introduced Reset Stamp, which was banned before this deck was assembled, but would have been a staple in it since it sets the opponent's hand size equal to their remaining prize cards on an item card. And finally, Cosmic Eclipse added Island Challenge Amulet, which is the ultimate example of when a card that isn't broken becomes broken because of the card pool around it. This tool card reduces the HP on an EX or GX Pokemon it's attached to by 100 while making the opponent take 1 less prize card for it if the Pokemon is specifically knocked out by damage from an attack. With all the pieces in one format, the Amulet Handlock deck was born, and it did not last very long. This deck aims to go first and essentially prevent the opponent from ever playing the Pokemon TCG, especially before they even draw a card. First, give the opponent 5 prize cards through popping 1 Mismagius with Duskstone and attaching 2 Island Challenge Amulets to Jirachi EX. Jirachi EX only has 90 HP, and it searches your deck for a supporter card, which is pretty nice, but the amulet being attached instantly gives the opponent 2 prize cards. Next, you would play Lieutenant Surge's strategy, which allows you to play 2 other supporters. Then you would play N to reset both players' hands, with you drawing 6 and your opponent getting 1. Next, play Mars to discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand while drawing 2 yourself, forcing them down to 0 left. Finally, play Chip Ice Axe and give the opponent the worst possible top deck out of the top 3, and you've achieved the turn 1 handlock. However, you still need to win the game from there. So with Garchomp and Giratina GX, you can start slugging away for a very cheap energy cost thanks to Karate Belt removing the fighting energy in its attack cost. With 1 double dragon energy and 1 Karate Belt, you can just attack forever until you win the game. You can even donk the opponent if they only get 1 Pokemon, with GG and GX being able to discard your opponent's active Pokemon. This deck completely dominated the Japan Tokyo Extra Expanded Tournament, with 5 in top 8, 3 in top 4, and 2 in the finals. Swiftly following this tournament, Island Challenge Amulet, Lieutenant Surge's strategy, Chip Ice Axe, and Mismagius will all get banned, alongside other hand disruption cards like Marshadow, Flabebe, and Red Card. Anyways, this story seems like a closed book, right? But I wanted to reopen it today and show y'all what this deck actually looks like in action. So today I'm going to be playing on TCG1.net's expanded unrestricted format in an attempt to prove that this is the most broken deck in Pokemon history. Alright guys, instead of doing like a long deck breakdown, deck list breakdown, whatever this video, I think I'm just going to get straight into the games here. We just got our first one. Our opponent chooses first. That's great because unfortunately for us in this specific online format, we are not able to get the handlock if we go first because this is expanded unrestricted until 2021, and after the Sun and Moon era they changed it so the player going first can't play a supporter, and because we can't play a supporter we can't play Surge and N and get our opponent to a 1-card hand, meaning that we have to go second every single game. It's okay though because a lot of expanded decks do choose first, so being a go second deck isn't like the end of the world or anything. And my opponent has opened with some cards. He's got a timer ball. What the heck just happened? Okay, that was weird. He had Evo Soda to the hand. Okay. So we have Mysterious Treasure, which is pretty good. We have Surge, N. I think we can only play N once we get to 5 left. We could go for the Giratina Donk, but I think I want to just get the handlock off first. Before focusing on getting the handlock off. Or before focusing on getting the Giratina. So we can treasure away a Gladion. And I think we're just going to get Hoopa with this. We're going to need... Okay, we only have one Miss Magius in the deck, so we got to hope we don't draw into that. That would be very good. 3 Duskstone. Okay, we're going to get Hoopa. And we're going to Scoundrel Ring to grab Jirachi. And I think 2 Shamans is what I want here. Yeah, I want to just draw cards. And I only have 1 Amulet in hand, right? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I think I want to prioritize the draw first, though. And I'm going to have to, like, burn a Chip. I'm going to have to use Jirachi to get, like, nothing just to Amulet it. I'll find another Jirachi, I'm sure. Actually, I don't have that many outs to it. I don't have that many outs to Shaman, though, either. I'm going to get Jirachi, Shaman, and, Shaman. So we're going to go Stellar Wish just to search the deck. I don't think I'm even going to grab anything here because I want to... leave these supporters in the deck, I believe. We're just going to fail that. And we're going to knock out our own Jirachi with Island Challenge Amulet, giving the opponent 2 prize cards. So at this point, we want to, since we've thinned enough, we can probably T-mail and hit something. We should do that first. And then if I get a second Puzzle of Time, I can Puzzle of Time to get back Jirachi Amulet or like Treasure or something. Let's see what the T-mail gives us, though. We get Computer Search. That's really good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's really good. Shoot. Bro, I don't know, though. I think I want a Shaman first, still. I'm going to grab Comp Search and just hold it. We're playing Surge guaranteed this turn. We can... If I Chip, then Puzzle, I'm drawing 3 off Shaman. So Puzzle would do nothing. Meaning I should Puzzle of Time first to reorder and get good stuff on top. So we kind of want Jirachi and I think Hoopa, and then that can go there. Yeah. And then we can go Shaman, right? Yeah, we can go Shaman. Draw into the top 2 that I set. We can use Jirachi, and then I think I Comp Search. What do I even get with it, though? We need Miss Magius still. That is a big piece we are missing. I need Jirachi. I can get rid of Hoopa and Chip, I think, for the Comp Search. I really wish I could wait, though. I really wish if I draw into a Mysterious Treasure, I can get the Miss Magius with the Shaman. And that would almost certainly get me the combo. It's really rough. It's a really tough position to be in. I'm going to bench Jirachi and just search the deck. How many Puzzle of Time left? We only have 2. So if we draw into 1, we could get another. We only have 1 Amulet, but we have 1, 2, 3 of our adventure bags to go get it. Meaning we can just fail this. And we need Miss Drevis and Duskstone off of this Shaman. So I'm going to go Chip and just put, I don't know, give him the Evo Soda. That does nothing. Shaman, draw 3. And we get Mysterious Treasure so we can Comp Search. And we have the whole play. Oh my god. Like, wait, what? Wait, we just have everything. So we can go Adventure Bag to get, I think I don't have Amulet, right? I can get Island Challenge Amulet and Float Stone if it's in the deck. Yeah, Float Stone. We can Float active. Attach the Amulet to Jirachi to knock it out. Do I have enough cards to even do this play? Dude, I might not. I might not have enough cards to do this. No, I can. I have it, right? Because I can Treasure away Hoopa, get Miss Drevis, then Shaman to draw. Okay, I can do it. I just have to not draw into Miss Maggie. So if I draw into Miss Maggie's here, I don't get the lock guaranteed. Don't give me Miss Maggie's. Perfect. Okay, so we can Comp Search for the Duskstone. This Amulet's useless. Adventure Bag. I'm just going to get rid of Adventure Bag Amulet, I think. And we're going to get Duskstone to evolve our Miss Magius on turn 1 because that's really fun and fair. We're going to put Skyfield in play, use a Mysterious Message to draw some cards and knock ourselves out. And then we go Ultra Ball away 2 Duskstones, I guess, to get Tina Chomp, bench, attach, Treasure away Miss Drevis because we don't need it anymore, bench another Tina Chomp, and we're going to play N because we need a Mars, and we get Mars off of this, so we can Mars, get rid of the last card in our opponent's hand. It's a Wally, whatever. And we will draw 2 here. We got Adventure Bag, so if we want to win the game, we can, but let's Chip Ice Stacks. Let's see. We can give him... Not a Rattata. We'll just give him Frozen City. And then, I mean, this game is over because I can get the karate belt, right? I'm just gonna end the game. You see I have the lock, though. I chip that. How many chip chips do I have left? We have 2 chips left. We're probably gonna get another one. We have Ultra Ball for like something. Like we're gonna get it. So we just get Karate Belt and we can just GG end for game. GG end GX. GG. Well, that was a very fun and interactive game, was it not? Yeah, this I feel bad. Like, this is actually just disgusting, bro. Let's get into one more game and hope we can show off the amulet deck one more time. All right, guys, it looks like we found one final game with the Island Challenge Amulet lock deck. My opponent has chosen first, which is perfect for us. We will start with Miss Drevis, I believe, because that lets me get into Tina Chomp earlier. And I also don't like starting Shaman. I don't know who likes starting Shaman, but Professor's Letters, Counter Catcher's Metal Energy. I wonder what this could be. Skip selection. So we have the turn 1 play if I didn't prize my second Miss Magius. So we'll see. It's alive. Either I top deck Miss Magius here and I instantly don't get the lock, or we're all set. So I think let's Duststone, and we have second Miss Magius in the deck. That's huge. We need to bench another Pokemon though, or else we are going to lose this this game. I think I want to Ultra Ball and get Tina Chomp here because I already have other pieces in my hand. Actually, I'll Jirachi first because whichever supporter I don't have a second copy of, I can Ultra Ball that one away. So we don't have 2 Mars, so I can get second Surge here, Ultra Ball away, Miss Magia's Surge, and then get Tina Chomp with that. Bench DDE, and then we can go Mysterious Message, draw 4. That seems like a pretty good play. We do have the turn 1 win again. I feel really bad doing that, honestly. Unless our Karate Belt's prized, which it might be. Let's assume Karate Belt's prized. Actually, I'll check. Karate Belt. I'm not. I want to like actually play out the game. No, I want to play out the game. I like doing that. So we can go get 2 Island Challenge Amulets, whatever. We can chuck one onto Jirachi, give my opponent some free prize cards. Then we can go Lieutenant Surge. We can use Mysterious Treasure, which would get me Hoopa, which would get me the rest of the stuff I need. So we can go Treasure away. I think an Amulet's probably the best discard. We get Hoopa, Scoundrel Ring for, I think, 2 Shamans and a Jirachi seems okay. I mean, I want to draw cards and, like... Actually, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm playing N anyways, right? Yeah. So we're going to go Jirachi, Stellar Wish, and off it we'll grab N. Right? Yeah. I've already played Surge. We can go Island Challenge Amulet, give my opponent 2 more prize cards. We can then play... do I thin the Puzzle of Time? No, because if I draw into double Puzzle of Time, I get a Jirachi back, which gets me the play. We actually don't get the play yet, but we can still thin a little bit more. We can go Adventure Bag. So grab 1, and I'm not going to grab the Karate Belt. I just don't want to do that, bro. I mean, we're going to win anyways, but, like, we're going to see the play unfold at least. We play Puzzle of Time, and we get Mars on top, which guarantees us the play. We just bench a Tina Chomp and Shaman for 4. We actually do need Chip Ice Axe, too. That's another piece we need. I'm going to Ultra Ball away, I think, Adventure Bag, and N, because I don't plan on my opponent drawing out of this. And we're just going to grab another Shaman. And we want a Shaman before we Mars here to maximize the amount of cards we're able to see. We have this Magius Duskstone. Can I play Duskstone right now? No, I can't. Interesting. So I think we have to Mars now and hope we draw into a Chip Ice Axe. Discard that. It's a Lysander. I don't think we have the Chip. No, we might, right? Because we can go here. Duskstone, fail it. We can't attach. We can go Shaman for 3 and hope this is enough. We get Chip Ice Axe. We will put Mount Cornet, and my opponent concedes. My opponent concedes, and they leave instantly, as they should, because they didn't do anything. So this deck is just completely stupid. I don't know why this ever existed. I'm very happy that it's no longer a thing, because these sort of handlock strategies, they just shouldn't exist, bro. So that's pretty much it for the video. The games were a lot shorter in this video than they were in the last ones, because this is basically a turn 1 insta-win deck, where some of the other expanded videos weren't. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.